Hey Sagittarius, welcome to your November monthly tarotscope reading. My name is Chelsea, also known as Luna from lunahealings.com. So you can apply your sun, moon, rising and Venus signs to this reading. If it doesn't apply, let it fly. If it resonates, brilliant. Please share, like, comment and subscribe. Yeah, if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, then please click the link below in the description. It's lunahealings.com. So this is guidance for what it is that you need to know for the month of November, and also what it is that you need to let go of for this month, Sagittarius. So let's take a look. Thank you so much, Spirit and Spirit Guides. What is some guidance for Sagittarius for the month of November? Thank you so much. Some guidance for Sagittarius for November. Oh, 2 cards, 3 cards, shit. Okay, so you've got the King of Swords, the Moon, the Knight of Wands, the 10 of Wands reversed, and the 3 of Cups here. Interesting. So it feels as though whatever it is that you want in your life, you feel as though it's unattainable. You feel as though you have to make certain moves, and no matter what moves you make, it just feels out of reach. It feels like to a certain extent there is a blockage. There's a blockage when it comes to your logic. I feel like emotionally you are available. Emotionally you're there, you know, you're with it. But it feels as though logically you're like, how am I even able to obtain any of these things that I want? And it's almost as if you are, it's kind of like you're holding yourself back from obtaining the things that you want, the 8 of Swords. It feels like you feel stuck. You feel stuck. You feel as though you want to go in the direction of, you know, attaining the things that you want this month. But again, it feels like you're trapped in some form of illusion. You're trapped in some form of imposter syndrome, I want to say. It's like you're having imposter syndrome. And no matter what it is that you do, it's like it just hits you. It just keeps hitting you. It's almost as if you don't know yourself. You don't know how to navigate through life right now. I feel like life is hitting you with a whole abundance of different blockages, of different challenges, of different obstacles, and you're having imposter syndrome. The Magician reversed, and what is that? The 9 of Swords reversed. Let's take some insight for this. The Devil, wow. You guys are definitely having imposter syndrome. I feel like either someone's holding you back or you're holding yourself back. And I feel like this is someone that may be dragging and draining your energy. You may be feeling trapped. Yes, see, Temperance reversed. Dragging and draining your own energy. It's almost as if, you know, you're around this person. You're with this person, whether that be you or whether that be another person. It feels like you are just trapped in illusion. You're trapped in this bubble of not being able to see a way through or a way out. And the thing is, I feel like you don't want to see a way out. The Chariot, I feel like you don't want to see a way out right now. You're pretty content with where you're at. You're pretty content with just staying in the same place. In this kind of sense of imposter syndrome, you're okay, you're comfortable with that. But the universe requires you to do more. You've got the King of Pentacles reversed and the King of Swords reversed. It shows that you are not gaining the things that you want because of this imposter syndrome. Whether that actually be imposter syndrome for yourself or whether that be imposter syndrome for someone else, it feels like someone is being a bit sneaky here. Someone is being a bit of a mischievous, trying to pull the wool over your eyes, basically. Trying to pull something over your eyes so that you can't see what's actually happening right in front of you. And that's why you're so comfortable. That's why you're so okay with, you know, where you're currently at. That's why you're so okay with having this imbalanced energy. And it feels like even though you want to move forward, you're basing moving forward on someone else. You're kind of basing your own independence and your own way of being, your own freedom on someone else. You know, what's this other person doing? I need to see what this other person is doing in order for me to move. Why are you waiting on someone? I feel like you're waiting on someone. And I feel like the more that you wait, the more that your energy is being taken from you. I feel like the more that you wait, the more that you are suffering. You're suffering in silence, and your energy wants to be free, especially, you know, especially coming into Sag season, you know, currently in Scorpio season. And this may be a prime example of the things that are being covered and being hidden from you. And I feel like, you know, in Sag season, as everything does, everything expands. So it depends on what it is that you want to do going from here. Because it feels as though you're afraid to reveal your innermost feelings. You're afraid to reveal how it is that you really feel. You're afraid to see the truth of a situation for what it is, because you know that the truth will overshadow you to some extent, Sagittarius, because I don't feel as though it's going to take from you as much as what it is taking from you right now. And I think that's the realization. I feel like you're dealing with someone who is very smart, very intelligent. Intelligent because, I say intelligent, but I want to say manipulative. I want to say that you're dealing with someone that may be quite manipulative. And even if this isn't someone else, I feel like that may be you. It may even be, you know, how you feel about yourself. And that's why I say about imposter syndrome. That's why I say about not being able to move. You're feeling stuck, you know, the Eight of Swords and the Chariot here. You're feeling stuck because you know that you want to move forward, but you're waiting on someone else, or you're waiting on something else. You're waiting for your external circumstances to tell you that you can move, and actually you need to be the one to make that decision for yourself. And I feel like you're looking to someone else for a direction, when initially your own direction is the best thing for you. You know, not everyone is quite like you. Not everyone is free-flowing. Not everyone is able to step out of their comfort zones like you are. And it may be that you're dealing with a Capricorn, someone very structured. You may be dealing with an earth sign, someone very structured, someone very routinely, and that's great because, you know, they can ground you. But when it's someone that is quite manipulative, it may be time to take a step back and look at exactly what's going on. Okay, so I'm gonna balance that. Okay, what does Sag need to let go of for November? Thank you so much. The Emperor reversed, another earth energy. You may be needing to let go of an earth sign. It may be that you need to let go of whatever it is that is keeping you confined. What's the Emperor reversed here for? Woo! Wow, you need to let go of someone making decisions for you. The Two of Swords reversed. You guys need to let go of the person that is making decisions for you, because something doesn't feel authentic. Something doesn't feel natural. It's almost as if, you know, the decision is taken from you. Whatever decision that you have to make going forward, this decision is taken from you. You don't have the grounded foundations of freedom. Notice how I say the grounded foundations of freedom. Because in your own way, this is an example of, you know, your own foundations and what it is that you have going for you. You know, you love freedom. That's your existence. Your existence is based on freedom. And it feels like, you know, when you are existing in your reality with this free experience, you also feel grounded too. There's a sense of groundedness as well, because you feel comfort. You feel comfort in your freedom. But it feels like someone's holding you back from having the foundations that you want, or you're even holding yourself back from having the foundations that you want. You've got the Death card reversed. And you've also got the Page of Pentacles reversed. You're waiting on someone else to make moves. You're waiting on someone or something else to make moves, and you need to keep moving. You need to keep going in a certain direction that is catered to your own heart and your own well-being. Because right now you're waiting, but as you're waiting, all these opportunities are passing you by. All of this opportunity for rebirth that you need to go into, that you're stalling from, is passing you by. And you're just only going to go into the constant endings. The constant endings instead of rebirth. Re-getting to know yourself. Re-entering into a new cycle, a new way of being. And I feel like, you know, your energy may be calling you to rest right now. I feel like your energy may be saying, slow down a little bit. Pause for a moment. Because what's going on around you needs your attention right now. And the more that you're working, the more that you are concerned about your business or your relationships or whatever it may be, you're missing the point. You're missing the point that it's time to regenerate. That it's time to build something new with yourself. A new relationship with yourself. Don't be waiting on other people to do that or making those decisions for you. I do feel as though there is a move coming up for some of you, especially in terms of a family home or a family environment. This could even be a relationship. There's a move coming up. Don't allow the decision to be taken from you. Make that decision. Be confident in that decision. Use your own discernment and use your own judgment, because that is what it's here for. Let's take a look at the oracle cards for you. Thank you so much, Spirit. What does Sagittarius need to know for November? Patience. Interesting. You see that portal, that hole there that leads to a huge new world, a new universe, a new way of being. You just have to let this fear go. The balloon that you're holding, that fear, that resistance. You've got the number 36, which equates to the number 9. 9 is endings. You have to have faith in your journey. You have to have faith in the process. Don't allow someone else to hold you back, and don't be that person that holds yourself back. See how those divinely came out right there? You've got nourishment, number 7. And you've also got realization, which is number 3. Interesting, because I feel like these cards really cater to your own well-being, your own sense of being, your own essence. Nourishment especially. Make sure that you're getting the rest, the time, the restoration that you need. Because I feel like I said, you're going through a regeneration, which may be making you tired, lethargic, maybe a bit grumpy, maybe a bit unhappy. I feel like there's a spiritual transition happening here, a spiritual transformation happening too with the number 7. It feels like there's something that you do need to let go of though. And you've also got realization here, which is number 3. another wormhole, another, you know, portal, another new way of doing things. You just have to be willing and able to unlock the things that you've been hiding from or in doubt about. I feel like, you know, there's this big realization coming, which is this, you know. Ultimately, it is this. It's this, you know, awakening that is happening for you. Maybe something's not working anymore and it's, you know, taking a bit of time to really realize that something hasn't been working. Or taking a bit of time realizing that actually, you know, someone may have been being manipulative or controlling or something along those lines, you know. So let's take a look at the love oracle for you guys, Sagittarius, for the month of November. Thank you so much. What does Sagittarius need to know in love for November? Express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. I feel like you're looking at someone in awe. It feels like you're looking at someone with such admiration and adornment. And it just feels as though this person may not be reciprocating. You've also got getting to know each other. It says, as you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. I feel like for some of you, this is a realization that you guys don't actually know each other as well as what you think you do. This may be long-term relationships. This may be, you know, short-term relationships. You guys don't know each other as well as you thought that you did. And so, you know, it's time to get to know each other again. It's time to rebalance that energy again. Retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. This could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner that you seek. For some of you, it's realizing that ultimately you are that person for yourself. You sometimes, Sagittarius, it feels like you guys, you know, as much as you're a free spirit and as much as you're social and as much as, you know, you love being around people and connecting with people, you also need your own solitude in order to restore yourself, in order to give yourself what it is that you need in order for you to be the social butterfly, right? It feels like you guys need this time to really explore yourself on a deeper level. And not even just on a deeper level, but explore your connections, explore your comfortability, explore your comfort zones, explore this new you that is coming up, this new you that's happening right now. Because it feels like, you know, the more that you intertwine into relationships or people around you or the things around you, the more distracted that you become. I also feel like this could be the one, is a prime example of kind of realizing that the people that are in our lives, they don't always show up as the people that we want them to be, or what we expect them to be, or what we need them to be. Sometimes they show up in the complete exact opposite way, but ultimately it is something that we need. We just don't really realize it within that moment. So, you know, the things that you expect, the expectations that you may have, you know, try to break free from those, because it may be that your expectations are the very thing that is holding you back, you know. So let's take a look at an affirmation card for you for November. Thank you so much. I got a feeling I know which card I want. When I learn to embrace endings as much as I do beginnings, I learn to nurture every aspect of my experience. Your affirmation is, I am open to new beginnings, which is a number 1. So for some of you, certain things are coming to the end. I really feel like, you know, there's something here within your spirit, within yourself, within your soul that is kind of causing a reckoning. And it's not a reckoning in a bad way. You may be feeling exhausted. You may be feeling tired. You may be feeling lethargic. But I feel like there's a transformation going on within your spiritual essence, within your physical essence, your emotional, mental, psychological essence. All of these things counteract that. So learning to embrace that part of you, learning to embrace endings, and then learning to embrace new beginnings again is something that you need to cultivate throughout the month of November. So that's something that you really need to focus on this month. Self-love, transformation, acceptance, forgiveness. You know, all of these things need focus, so make sure that you're doing that. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. That is your reading complete. I will see you again next month. Bye, honeys.